What's up, guys? The Carolina Caveman is here at the White Rock Trailhead in Wilson Creek area, and not in Pittsburgh. Yeah, no. This is I've attended anthrocon 4 years in a row. This is breaking that that trend, but that's okay. I'm having an adventure anyway. Gonna be camping here overnight. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I'm gonna run back home and do some fireworks, drink beer and such. But today I'm doing what I said I was gonna do last time I was here. I'm camping out. Looks like I'm the only one out here. I haven't seen hardly anybody. But yeah, anthrocon just could not happen this year. Why? Well, because of a mess up on my part. I procrastinated and I didn't get my passport in time. I'm getting my passport instead of my real ID. I don't have much need for the real ID. I just need to be able to fly. I figure, well, the passport will give me the ability to fly and to travel outside the country, and that's something I'm looking to do. Yes, maybe in the next couple of years. The very big white rock. When I was out here last year, there was no green on the trees. There was still ice on the road on the way in. This is beautiful. I love coming out here. Uwharrie's awesome and everything, but I love the mountains. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, I didn't get my my passport in time, so flying was off, was not the option. So why didn't I drive? You know, that's a 7.5 to 8 hour drive. I've done it before, alone. I don't want to do it anymore, especially when for about the same price I can fly, and I don't burn a day by flying. You know, it's most of the day it takes to get there. Then you got to take the time to kind of wind down from the travel. You know, it just takes up your whole day. Flying's just so much easier. But yeah, but not only that, my Cherokee is on life support. Bugs. Yeah, it's leaking and burning more oil. It's leaking oil, burning oil. The motor mounts wore out, the control arms are wore out, and the cost of getting them replaced. If I had a 4-point lift, I could do the control arms myself. I can do the motor mounts too, without a lift. That snake. It is not a snake. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, could it make it to Pittsburgh? Probably. It would not be fun. It's hard to keep that thing in the lane because of those worn out control arms. And I can't rely on it to get me there and get me back. So, but I am in the market. And I think I found what I'm going with. Here, I figure you'd like this view better. A 2017 Renegade. My employer, always look before you step. You don't know what could be hiding there. My employer has one I can get from the company with an employee discount. So yeah, that's definitely the route I'm going with. Yeah, something four-wheel drive, daily driver friendly. And I got the Wrangler, so that does all the heavy off-roading. The only thing I want from my daily is to be able to handle these bugs. I'll ask of my dailies to give me where I'm going on snowy roads. And around here, around here in Charlotte area, North Carolina in general, except the mountains, of course, you might have 2 inches most. But yeah, also the better fuel economy. My Cherokee gets about 16 for city. Should be better than that, but old engine, but going back and forth, and just my driving style, yeah, I get about 16 average. It's terrible. But yeah, the Renegade with a 2.4. I think they call that. I think they call the 2.4 the Tiger Shark. Ooh, scary, right? But I hear as far as 4-cylinders go, it's ooh, yellow jacket, get out here. It's probably the most reliable 4-cylinder out there. But yeah, I got my my registration moved to next year, so definitely next year is gonna be better. And I put in for my passport. I made my appointment to go to the post office. Now I just gotta wait, and hopefully I'll have it by Megaplex. Yeah, this is an opportunity to go to Megaplex for the first time. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna save space on the camera. Y'all seen this trail before, so I'll pick back up when I get where I'm going. Hole. So yeah, catch y'all later. Woo! I made it. Dang, it is hot out here. Very humid, very much. Anyway, yeah, at the campsite. Looks just as I left it. I don't think anybody, well, the stick wasn't there. I think somebody's definitely been here. Yeah, but got the whole place to myself. I've been looking on the trail as I go. I haven't seen any sign of bear. Makes me feel better. But yeah, okay. First things first. Water. Second thing second. Shelter. Third thing third. Firewood, but that's probably gonna be the hard part. Anyway, we'll check in later. Yeah, all this is awesome. Campsite's just right around the bend right there. This, I don't know if this was like this before Helene, but look at all this open space. I mean, this is amazing. The pools right there they're about waist deep at best. Deepest one's right there. I'm gonna head further up and explore a little bit. I got plenty of wood up here. I just gotta blaze a path back to the campsite's all. Anyway, I'm out. Hey guys, I found my campsite. It's not the main campsite up there. It's a good one. But anyway, I figured I'd take this opportunity to show you a part of my kit. The Katadyn Hike. This water filter, it has a carbon core. I forget the rate you can pump it. I think it's something awesome. Like I think it's like 2 liters a minute or something like that. Don't quote me on it. Look it up. But anyway. I prefer this over the squeeze filters. If you're minimalist, ultralight hiking, the squeeze filter would probably be good if you're just getting water for yourself. But this takes up a little bit more space. But the amount of water you can filter in the time it takes, whether you're hiking by yourself or with a group, this is fantastic. It pumps so much water, and it's got a great filter. I highly recommend a Katadyn pump filter. But yeah, just using the Powerade bottle. I didn't bring my Katadyn, I forgot it. But Yeah, gonna get me water for the night, and I'm gonna get my hammock strung up. Like, it is so cool, like right here by the creek. Like, I mean, literally, it's cool. The temperature's lower. This feels great. Anyway, yeah, catch y'all later. All right, guys, I got the hammock set up and the bug net. It was a little tricky at first. I've never set this thing up before, but you zipper down the middle. I wouldn't call it bungee cord, but it's some pretty flexible cord. Supports it. You cinch it up around where the hammock connects to the straps. I wish it was a little bit longer. Might have to adjust that a little bit more. But yeah, it looks good. It's from from what I paid for. It better be good. So yeah, we'll see how it does tonight. I don't like bugs. I know that's crazy. But yeah, there's some ants going around here. I've had a few carpenter ants. I've had crawling on me. I don't want to get bit by those things. They're bites. They don't hurt too bad, but they are nasty. But right here, like you go into the woods and you are just bombarded. They are all over you. But right here, near the creek or in the middle of it, like me, there's not too many I have to deal with. Anyway, I got some daylight left. All the wood's right here. I was thinking about making a fire right here, but that's a bit too close. Maybe I'll skip on the fire. I don't know. And maybe I'll go make one down by the water. I don't know. I just need a fire to just hang out nearby. But I may just get one of my little stoves going and make some food later. And just skip on the fire. It's already pretty warm. But for right now, before the sun gets too low, I'm gonna go explore up here a little bit. Anywho, it's crazy to think about how that did all this. I guess we kind of all take it for granted until it happens, and we see just what Mother Nature can do. I mean, imagine this. Imagine some people don't even have to. Imagine living alongside a creek like this and going from that to all this. This is, I guess this would be considered Upper Wilson Creek. So there's not much, if anything, above here. That's why I'm okay with filtering the water. The Catadine filter, it'll filter out all the the natural stuff you got to worry about, but it won't do anything against chemicals. And anybody that's returning to the mountains for camping, hiking, something you got to think about. What's upstream? What may have entered the water during Helene? That's why I don't filter the water when I go to Uwharrie. There's no telling what's in the water over there. But the Wilson Creek, the upper end of it, even after Helene, I'm pretty comfortable filtering the water. Didn't taste any different. But yeah, there used to be, I can only assume it doesn't anymore, but there was a trail up here off of the forestry road. I forget which forestry road. I forget the name of the trail, but I went down that trail a couple years back before Helene. Found a campsite over there I made a note of. Didn't get to return to it before Helene. But that trail was supposed to connect to the White Rock Trail. And well, the sign that was on the White Rock Trailhead sign, it said that it no longer connects to the other trail. So I guess I can only assume maybe the trail followed the edge of the creek and then the creek got wider. Who knows? But that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to explore, see what I haven't seen in past trips, and hopefully in the future all these trails will be opened back up and we'll get to come back and bring tourism back to the mountains. So many up here rely on it. Oh, look how nice this is. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I'll cover better ground without videoing. I'll be right back. Okay, this is about as far as I'm gonna go. Sun's getting low. Yeah, I don't want to be traversing this in the dark. So yeah, oops. So yeah, around the bend. I'm not sure what's back there, but I have an idea. Pretty sure what I'm seeing over here is trail. That might be the campsite I remember right there. So yeah, probably what happened. Yeah, the trail, the portions of it that were okay. I'm pretty certain that's trail right there. Might be some kind of path. Yeah, pretty sure what just happened was Helene washed away sections of the... Did I just hear a voice? Washed away sections of the trail that were along the creek. Is there somebody over there? Huh. Oh well. I'm gonna head back to my campsite, get some food going, and turn in for the night. Catch y'all later. Kind of puts it in perspective. All that brush laid down, that was recent. Some of the bushes back here, you kind of see it right there. A couple weeks ago, might have been even just a week ago, there was some heavy rain up here. There was some flash flooding. But that's just from a regular storm. When Helene came through here, I can only imagine how high it got. Of course, downstream, we don't need to imagine. I've seen some of the damage. But anyway, I got that far to go. My boots are right there. Must hurry. Makes you wonder what's back in there. Don't know what it is, but he went back up underneath there. Snake of some kind. I'm giving him his room, that's for sure. Just gonna take one last peek. No, couldn't tell what it was. I stopped and went around as soon as I... Yeah, I don't know what it was. Didn't look like a copperhead. Wasn't a black snake either. But yeah, I'm gonna move on now. Buddy, I'm gonna stay over here, you stay right there, okay? And have a good night. Yeah, I got over here pretty quickly. Campsite's right there. Gonna avoid that particular rock. This way. Ain't that a good view? And maybe tomorrow I'll try and go down there. I do love it out here. Don't spend nearly as much time out here as I need to. But anyway, time to settle in. Alright guys, I got the ember lit stove out. And for tinder, got some of those moss. I forget what you call this kind. It's on a bunch of sticks that are just lying around out here. I figure I'd give it a try. Got my fire steel with me. One of them. This one I'm taking off the Trailmaster. I forget which brand this one is. It came with the Pathfinder kit I got. Pathfinder campaign kit. It works pretty well. Let's see if I can get something going with this. Oh, that's something. Nope. If this don't work, I'll bust out the trioxane. No, doesn't appear to be taken. You know what? I'm just gonna see how well it takes a flame. I'm gonna step it up and try and match. These are some strike anywhere matches, green tips. Something, maybe? No. Well. Well, it caught there for a second, but it doesn't take well. So, go the try and true route. Anthrocon fuel bars, my favorite. Good to know what tinder you can use out here, but it's better to come prepared for something that's going to work well, and I mean really well. If I was to put together an emergency kit, just a small one that I'd have if I ever got lost, trioxane bar, even just one, would definitely be on that in that kit. That's not too hot. I'm not gonna make it much bigger. I'm not gonna make it any bigger. I don't want to get in too close to the net. But notice just how clean that fire is. I'm not seeing any smoke. I think I just might eat me a snack tonight. I ate pretty well before I came up here. And I'll eat well in the morning. I got Spam, I got grits, I got some Hawaiian rolls. That'll be my breakfast. This will just be for morale. That's something most people forget about. I mean, a fire is good, keeps the bugs away, might keep animals away. Good for cooking your food, but the morale of it, being out here and getting a fire going, good for the spirit. Especially if you're in a situation you really, if you're in a tight pinch, getting a fire going, huge morale booster. I'm going to keep an eye on it, make sure it doesn't go out. Just a little bit of sun left. I am glad I was finally able to make it out here. I wish I could have been at Anthrocon. But this is good. I needed this. Gonna be busy when I get back home. Straight off. Getting the fireworks out. Hopefully gonna have some beer and burgers waiting for me. And then I come back to the important matters on Monday. I gotta finalize everything, get my loan in order so I can get my new daily, get the Renegade. And I got stuff in the works for the Wrangler. I'll do a video on the Wrangler next week. But I gotta make a call to East Coast Gear Supply. I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping with them. I've already done a little bit already, but I gotta do a little bit more. Get everything I need. I got big things in store for that Wrangler. It's gonna be a whole lot more than it is now. But anyway, guys, time to relax a bit. See y'all later. Alright, guys. Time for bed. That's going to burn out in a matter of minutes. But yeah, it's still pretty dang hot out here, but it's going to get cool as the night progresses. I'm just going to kick back in this hammock. And get me some sleep. I wish I had a full moon. I wouldn't have to use my headlamp if I did. Oh well. Have a good night, guys. I hope everybody's having fun at anthrocon. Well, I'm off the trail, heading down Edgemont Road toward Edgemont. Ooh, bridge. Yeah, I didn't have breakfast. It's so beautiful right here. Yeah, I didn't have breakfast. I knew it was going to get hot once the sun got up. I just got myself some water, loaded everything up, and just hit the trail. Got back to the Jeep about 9 o'clock. It's about 9:30 now. I'm heading home, but I'm not going straight home. No, I'm going in search of Wise Man's View. I still got some time. I can make an adventure out of my day. So yeah, I'm going to go find Wise Man's View, take a good look at Bryant Mountain. Then I'm going to head home for some food and fireworks. Hell yes. And I will not be stopping at the Edgemont store. Now the coffee store is closed today. Understandably, it is a holiday. But I'll be back. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fresh. I'll be back soon, I hope. Anyway, see you at Bryant Mountain. Alright, I am 1 mile out from Wise Man's View. And this road is rough. It's like, this is the smoothest portion of it I've been on. Like back there's a few points where I had to put it in 4 low to just ease my way over some ruts. I mean, it's rough. And I just passed a Key Carnival going the opposite direction. They're heading right for all that stuff. I do not envy them. But anyway, yeah, this trail, this road, it's just non-stop. Beautiful views of the surrounding mountains. This is fantastic. I'm definitely coming back here. There's a few trailheads as well that I might have to come back and check out. Oh, big hole. Oh, yep, little rut right there. Woo. So yeah, see y'all at the view. Yeah, all this is breathtaking. There's Table Rock. Should I? Don't want to get too close to the. Is that? Looks like glass. I don't want to get too close to the edge with weak legs. Took me about an hour to get here. What the? Yo. Is that? Oh, it's a mushroom. I thought that was a bone. Let's see what's over here. Guys, I had no idea that you had to take North Carolina 105 to get to Wise Man's View. Like, this is the road that all the overlanders talk about, all the off-roaders talk about. It's been on my, oh crap. It's been on my to-do list for a while. And I'm gonna get the chance to do it. Yes. Today's turning out great. Let's see how this goes. And as bad as I thought it was. I heard it was regraded after Helene. You can kind of see all the damage. So many trees were brought down up here. I mean, look at all this. Yeah, this is better than the road in some places in Linville, or Linville Gorge. Wilson's Creek. This is better than some of the roads in Wilson's Creek. Used to be in pretty rough shape, which is why it was so much fun to... Oh, low bridge. That's why it was so fun to come wheeling up here, overlanding, what have you. The road was a challenge. I'm sure with a few summers of good rain, this road will be a bit more rough again. Jeez. This is beautiful. Yeah, I really need to get a GoPro so I don't have to hold my camera. Please like, subscribe. You know, give me them subscribers so YouTube will give me money. You know, that'd be nice. Do it for me, because I love you. Following the crest of this mountain, that's for sure. Oh, this is just beautiful. Hey, look up here. This is just gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that's Brown Mountain. I'm gonna have to come back here and look for the lights. Oh man, this is overwhelming. This is fantastic. Beautiful summer flowers too. Alright guys, I better focus on the road.